What's up, elite Thenx athletes? It's Chris Harrier. Welcome to another video of Official Thenx. Today's lesson is going to be how to get big arms with no weights. Let's do it. All right, so let's get started. I'm gonna separate the bicep exercises from the tricep exercises to show you how you can incorporate all these moves to getting bigger arms from bicep to tricep. So first we're gonna cover the biceps, and the first exercise is reversed Australian chin-ups. So we all know what Australian chin-ups look like, right? You're straight from your heel to your shoulder like a pencil. There's no bend here, no bend here. From here you pull up to your chest and then come down, right? Well, we're gonna take it up a notch and we're gonna do it backwards so we can really isolate that bicep and that pulling motion without using so much help from your back and mainly isolating that bicep. So you can choose to go on a false grip, and that's when you over grip the bar, make sure this part of your palm is over the bar and you can come down. Now, the angle in which you do this at is gonna make it harder or easier. So you can start up at a light angle like this, and eventually you work your way down to a really tight angle. You can see they get all the way back at the top. It's very difficult. So practice this exercise. This exercise you don't see a lot, but it's definitely a key movement to really getting that pulling strength, developing one arm pull-ups and other pulling movements. So let's go on to the next exercise. All right, this next move is called bar curls. And if you are a subscriber on this channel, you know I do these a lot, and you normally see me doing them right here on a low bar, coming from here to the forehead and bringing it back down, isolating that elbow so you're using just your bicep, right? We're gonna take this a step further, and you can still do this on the bar, but I'm gonna do it on the ring so you can really have motion of the wrist too. Because when you move your wrist at the same time as your bicep, you're hitting the multiple heads in your bicep. So you can do this move right here with 2 or 1. So it looks like this. Choose that angle that's good for you. And you're gonna start with your wrists pointed out. From here, you're gonna twist them all the way in, then pull right up to your head. Right back down, twist them back out. This twisting motion is gonna give you that nice peak in that bicep. And you're gonna see how much harder it is to twist than it is to just rep it out like this, right? Another thing, an indicator to show that you're doing this wrong is if you're pulling and you're going like this and your elbows are coming down. See, this is not the way you wanna pull. Here you're using your back. You wanna isolate it so that just from the elbow, you're pulling like that and coming back down. So the elbow stays in the same place and it doesn't come down. And it comes down using more of your bicep. So I'm gonna show you multiple reps. And as you can see, I have a false grip here too. Whenever you have that false grip, you're really, really, really focusing on that bicep. So I'm gonna get that false grip, go out, choose a nice angle that's challenging, feet together, in, pull up. Also, 1. Let's go for it. All right, on to the next exercise, head bangers. Now this move is going into a chin-up to your highest point, and then we're gonna isolate the bicep by pushing straight out and coming in. So it's not a pull-up on chin-up where you're going up and down, but you go to the highest point and then you go back and forth to really get that pressure into that bicep. You guys wanna make sure to keep that height. If you're doing this and you start to come down lower, lower and lower, just stop, go back up, and then start again. You wanna make sure to have perfect form when doing all these exercises. If not, you're not really learning, you're not really developing, you're not really growing, you're doing it for no reason. So if you're gonna do them right, okay? So, all these exercises that you see, you wanna make sure you're doing about 10 to 15 reps of each one. So now we're going on headbangers. Shoulder width apart, as you can, from here, in, out, keeping that height. You wanna make sure to keep these controlled. Yeah, I already feel my biceps getting pumped. Next exercise. All right, fourth and last exercise, behind the back pull-ups. So first I'm gonna show you what this advanced move looks like, and then I'm gonna explain the techniques behind it. So, you go from the behind to isolate that bicep, get straight and relax, pull up with your arm. So, because we were pulling from behind our back, like a lot of the other movements that we were doing, you're isolating that bicep and that pull movement to really focus and put the pressure on your biceps. The technique behind this move is to have a narrow grip, let your body relax down. Once you're all the way down, your legs are straight, you're not swinging, purely pull with the arms and try to target the lower back area to pull up to the bar. Now, this is an advanced move. It may take some time to get. Also, you don't want to rush your way into it and start this move right away. If you haven't already been doing the reverse Australian chin-up for a while, maybe some tuck back levers, some prior knowledge and experience of being in that position so you don't hyperextend your arm or hurt yourself. But if you can do this movement properly, it's definitely one of the best moves for that one arm strength and pulling movements. So I'm going to show you what it looks like one more time. Narrow grip, roll through, legs straight down. There you have it. Now this move is a really difficult move. I know a lot of you guys aren't going to be able to do this one, but I'm throwing it in there so you guys start having goals. You start having other things that is not in your comfort zone, it's out of it, and it's going to keep you wanting to pursue more goals so you keep you on that journey so you never plateau. So we're going to move on now to triceps. Let's do it. All right, moving on to triceps. The first exercise, impossible dips. And like I said before, in the behind the back pull-ups, I'm going to be showing you some moves that might be too difficult for you to start right now, but I'll also show you some progressions to get into them. And the whole point of showing you these difficult movements is so that you have a goal to work towards. When you don't have a goal to work towards, a lot of times you find yourself plateauing because you're not getting that extra push. You're not taking yourself out of that comfort zone. So I'm going to show you some goals now to take yourself out of that comfort zone and build some big biceps. Let's do it. So the first one is impossible dips. The way that you do this is from this position, right here, you're supposed to lift yourself up, right? But you don't go like a Russian dip forward and lift yourself up. What you do is from this position right here, you're supposed to lift yourself up without passing your wrist, okay? So I'm gonna show you first what it looks like. So from this position, up, down, all right? As you can see, I'm leaning back, pushing down and forward to come up. I'm not coming forward because if I do, then my shoulder is gonna pass that wrist, and then you're no longer doing an impossible dip. Now, one of the ways to start doing this is to use a resistance band. You can put a resistance band down like this, use one for the level that you're at, jump over, sit on it. Now you have some resistance. From here, it will be easier to come up, and then just come down as slow as you can, making sure to lean back. Up, lean back, back, back. This movement totally isolates. Practice this one. Try to do at least 10 reps. If you can actually do an impossible dip, do as many as you can without the band until failure, and then continue to max out with the band. Move on to the next exercise. All right, I already feel my arms. So the next exercise is tricep extensions. Now I know a lot of you have seen this move before. You have 90 degree in your arms. You push down and forward like the impossible dip, and come up and come down simultaneously with both elbows. Complete the movement. Now this move is on the list because I want to modify this move. The closer your arms are to your body, the more you isolate that tricep and the harder it is to lift your body up. So to completely isolate that tricep, try to bring your hands or your shoulders on. Now from here, you're gonna push down and forward to come back up. Now I want you guys to get closer if it's harder, if it's easier, and further away if it's too hard. But the goal is to come real close. And this movement mimics the movement of the impossible dip. You want to push. All right, the next exercise for triceps, it's a pretty generic move, bench dips. I love this move because the angle in which you're at really isolates that tricep. So you want to go down and really be along the line of the bench or box behind you. So you're really isolating all the weight to go straight down onto the triceps. Now, the lower you go, the better you get for that range of motion for that tricep. If this feels really easy for you guys can even take it up a notch. Try it with one hand. Spread those legs. But for all of you guys that are just trying to focus on that main move, really focus on it. Keep that leg nice and straight. Keep that back really close to the bench behind you. Come straight up, straight down. All right. Drenched in sweat, my arms are on fire, but we're at the last move, and that is Korean dips. So this is how you do a Korean dip. The best way to start off is actually by sitting on top of the bar. From here, you want to have a nice grip with the palms facing forward, and then you want to slide off the bar, see, while keeping a nice concave in your back and keeping those elbows back. If you don't do this, you're going to go like this and fall off right away. So you want to keep that concave, have your butt slide off while still keeping that weight on the other side until it's completely off. From there, you will come down and then lean to the back, pull up, and go back. So every time you do a rep, you lean back to complete the rep. See? Lean a little forward, bring it down, back up, complete. So this is another difficult move. For all of you that can do this, great job. Keep working on it. And if you can't, just focus on coming down as slow as you can, or you can even start to incorporate a resistance band. Sit on top of the bar, put the resistance band across from you, put it right here, hold it, and this will help you to come back up easier. And so you don't drop right away. See? Whew. So there you guys have it. You want to make sure to do the first round, biceps, 3 rounds, and then go on to round 2, triceps, and then 3 rounds of all those exercises to complete the workout. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and let us know what you want the next video to be about. Just a couple announcements. January, from 3rd to the 10th, Thenx will be in LA. we're gonna be from the 7th to the 10th at the LA Fit Expo in the LA Convention Center. And from the 3rd to the 6th, we're gonna be doing workshops all around LA, Santa Monica, and that whole area. So if you wanna attend these workshops, email right now, chris@thenx.com. We also have brand new apparel on our website right now. So go to thenx.com/apparel to check out our new shirts and all the stuff we got over there. And lastly, this is the big one, the Thenx app. All of you guys have been asking for this. I see it everywhere in the comments. It's finally coming. And not only is it coming, but it's coming with a whole bunch of brand new features. So get ready for that. Everyone that's already a Thenx member will have complete access to the app because we are actually merging everybody to the app format once it's completed. The app will be ready around December time. So get ready for this and get ready to take Thenx with you everywhere. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.